Guys, welcome back to a new episode, and Terry here, and we're talking about the how and why we love our Rocket 3 GT, why we think it's a good bike for a lot of people. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode from Down the Road Productions. This episode we're talking about reasons why we love our Rocket 3 GT and why we think it might be a good bike for you. Could be, you never know. We've owned this one 3 years and it gives us a good perspective versus other channels that just ride them. Yes! For one video and give them back to the dealer. What? Let's talk more about it, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you for being here.
A few moments later.
Okay, check this out. Riding the Rocket 3 GT. This is a nice little clip of road here. Speed shifter. You might hear some wind noise. I have my helmet cracked and it's mid-80s right now, but what a cool breeze at this speed. One of the best handling motorcycles I've been on. You can see some of that right here, which is one of the things that makes the Rocket 3 GT so appealing to people that get them. Not a beginner's bike though. If this is your first motorcycle, take your time getting used to the chassis and all the power. Scratching my eye. So hey, I'm listening to Pretty Reckless, Harley, their version of Harley Darling. Pretty good stuff. I just been like floating through in fourth gear. I could do it in third and go to fourth, but why? This bike has got so much torque to it. Great lean angle here for the Rocket. I'll do it again for everybody. Right there. I really enjoy riding. As a matter of fact, I haven't touched my Goldwing now in a week because, like I told everybody, I ride the Goldwing, I fall back in love with it. I ride the Rocket, I fall back in love with it. What's a veteran to do? So anyway, check out that Pretty Reckless song, Harley Darling. There's an acoustic version really good, and there's studio version with all the instruments. I think her voice works great with this song. Alright, so let's do some rock and roll here. Alright. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. And I had more to go in third gear, hit 60. So here, I love this turn a lot. There you go. Now I'll hit fourth. So, you know, in terms of being fun, this is definitely more fun than the Goldwing. I just view the Goldwing to be something I tour on or kick back on. The Rocket's got a lot of swag, more than the Goldwing, but I'm not being disrespectful, just being honest. You'll never get sick of the power and torque of a Rocket. And the key differentiator too is a speed shifter on our Rocket. Just makes it so fun. So here, 53, I'll hit third. I see that van, so I don't know if that van has seen me. I think he has. I'll give him the old bat. Okay, here we go. 63, 64. Almost thought that was a cop on my left. So just a quick visual for you guys about why our Rocket 3 GT is so badass and how come it handles, or I'm showing you guys the handling, the fun part of it with the torque. So I don't ride my Goldwing like this. Why ride a touring bike like this? Even in sport mode. I got nothing to prove to anybody. Alright, so that was for your enjoyment. So here, great balance. Let me show you the balance. See that? We're almost to a dead stop. Ah, the truck's gonna ruin it. Oh, it did. Damn it. But you know what I mean. All right. Okay, I hate it when trucks are in front of me. We will be back, okay? Another reason why we love the Rocket 3 GT. Now, these bikes have been out since 2020. We got one of the first ones in Michigan. I got a slow driver in front of me, but check this out. Now that, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, I don't know what will. So, the torque and power, right? What are you going to say to all this, right? And you can remap your throttle here on the right and really open the bike up over 200 miles an hour. But I don't recommend that to anyone. There is a video out there on how to remap your throttle here. I think that makes the bike a 240 mile an hour plus bike at that point. And you know, that's cool if you can do that and know that in sport mode it's a demon. But you take your bike into service with that mapping and tech gets on it to test ride it, you could kill somebody. You know, the bike is fine on its own. Okay, another reason why we love the Rocket 3 GT, and this is you know, I know a lot of people like loud pipes, and you know, loud pipes save lives, and I understand that, but I've been around, like in my Harley days, around people with exhaust so loud it set off a car alarm a street over. I think the exhaust on this bike is fine. I know there's some aftermarket stuff out there, but I ain't messing with that, because you know, the bike is kind of classy or obnoxious, right? It's you know, the exhaust as is sufficient. Kind of like with the Goldwing, that exhaust is sufficient too. It's all good. So I don't mind the exhaust on this bike stock, and I think it's kind of classy. That's another reason why we love the bike. Hey, another reason why we love the Rocket is it has swag. I don't have to dress up in Harley leathers. I don't have to, you know, come off like a poser on this bike. I could just ride it like I am today with a t-shirt and jeans on, and you know, if not me, the bike just has swag. And people love to come up and, you know, ask about the bike, and they're shocked. It's got a 2.5 liter 3-cylinder. The assumption automatically is at a 6. It kind of looks like a 6, and you know, I'm shocked to this day that even now it happens once every couple days. People go, what is that? And the last time they remembered a Triumph was from the 70s or 60s. I still think a lot of people are unaware of this bike, right? So it'd be nice maybe if Triumph could push it more on Harley people, because the Harley people are always the most shocked when they see the bike. That's another reason why. I'm not talking about getting the attention, hey, look at me, I got a Rocket 3 GT. It's just, you know, it's a great conversation starter. You go to get ice cream with it, or you pull up at a restaurant with it. I know there's other Rockets in my local area. I've never seen another Rocket but mine on the road when I ride, or at the dealership, even now. So it's a rare bike, right? It's not like everyone's got a Rocket 3 GT. That's another thing we like about the bike, you know, the swag. And you know, it's kind of unique still, even after 3 years. And why we like the Rocket 3 GT is because it's a tough bike. Now, I'm not talking tough as in, hey, look at my tough bike. It's a tough bike. We take it motorcycle camping, and it holds up. I load this bike up with camping gear. It's just a tough bike. It is very tough. It's not flimsy at all. You guys that ride know what I mean. It's just a tough bike, right? We love that about the bike. Hey, this is cool now. Talking about our Rocket 3 GT, and another thing we really love about the bike is its ride. Obviously, the bike has an adjustable suspension. I've never touched it since buying it, and totally compliant suspension. This road might look smooth to you, but it's not. It's got a decent crown, and it's got dips and bumps that you may not see that I can feel and see. So you won't be disappointed with the ride of the Rocket, right? And what makes it even better is on the Rocket 3 GT, my feet are out forward there. It's just super comfortable. I could ride this all day, not worry about my butt cheeks or nothing. It's nice. It's got a nice compliant ride. And here, I'll just downshift here. Cannot heap enough praise on the speed shifter. Go like this here. So that's another thing we like about the Rocket. It's got a great ride. Okay, vent open for this one. It's so hot. You might hear some wind noise. Unintended, but you guys would understand on a super hot day like today with the heat coming off the pavement. The ergonomics, just love the ergonomics for a solo ride. And that's our final we love the Rocket topic for this video. So let's wrap this baby up. Oh, I feel like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Oh, well, that was our wrap on our video on why we love the Rocket 3 GT. So we had a lot of road video in this video this time, because I can talk about it till the cows come home. I think it's good to share it, and you guys can at least get a sense via the video of the bike performing. And you know, like I said, we've owned it over 3 years, and you know, other channels just borrow one from a dealer and do their big video, but we actually can talk about the ownership experience now over 3 years. And that really means, would we buy a Rocket 3 GT again? And the answer is yes. Without the Bluetooth module, gladly would do it. So if lightning hit that one and the insurance company said replace it, yeah, no problem at all. You know, the best part is that other than paint schemes, the 2020 is identical to the 2023 in horsepower and torque, so everything else is the same too, I believe. So who cares, right? So hey, thank you for spending your valuable time with On Down the Road Productions. It means so much to me, Teresa and Piper. You guys will never know. We're trying to be sincere with this channel, not narcissistic, entitled YouTubers, which bothers me too. Alright guys, remember to do your best, take care of each other. I know it's harder than ever with some of the things we all need to deal with to make it through each day. Just remember that we're thinking of you here at On Down the Road Productions. Love your comments, love your shares and likes and subscriptions. It means so much to us again. Until next episode, thank you so very, very much. And Piper says hello.